Hey, welcome to Miami, Florida. My name is Mark Powell, and I've been a senior field super for InterAmerica Stage for over 23 years. We're here at the Sandrell Rivers Theatre to do some training on their SkyDeck. Now, if you've never been on a SkyDeck before, you're in for a treat, because we're going to show you how to correctly and safely utilize this amazing tool. So before we get into the training, there's a couple of cool things I want to show you about SkyDeck. So let's go. As we enter the theater, you're going to see the SkyDeck above your head. There's a lot to take in, but if you break it up into the 42 individual panels that are constructed by InterAmerica Stage, it's a lot easier to understand. Each panel is supported by a hanger rod that goes back to facility steel. The small framing profile of SkyDeck reduces the weight and diminishes the impact on your building. Now, before getting on a SkyDeck, there's something you must pay attention to. So this is the safety placard for the SkyDeck. It contains a lot of information that will keep you safe and maintain the integrity of the grid. The maximum load is 20 pounds a square foot. That's over the entire surface of the grid. Now, if you're standing in one point, you don't want to overload it more than 300 pounds in a point. When you first step on the grid, you'll notice there's some give to it. We call it deflection. Please do not bounce on the grid. You want to secure loose items. You also want to maintain a cable weave at 2 inches. So let's go on in. When you're working on the SkyDeck, you want to make sure that you're wearing the proper equipment. Wear a solid shoe, no open-toed shoes. You want to keep the entrance clear of debris so you don't restrict traffic. You want to take everything out of your pockets, put them in a bucket, and bring it with you, along with your tools. Quite often, you want to rig through the gap in between 2 SkyDeck panels. And in order to protect the termination of the wire rope and your rigging, we've developed an extrusion that we call Edge Pro. There will be times where you will have to rig through the wires of a SkyDeck. So we developed a thing called a grid plug. And what you do is you spread the wires out wide enough to drop this plug in, and you regather them, and you'll tie wrap here and here, and then you will be able to rig through the wires without abrading the wire or your rigging. So let's remember, absolutely no horseplay when on a SkyDeck. No rigging from the wires or the edge of the panel, and no dragging of anything across the grid at all. Well, you're ready. Rigging on SkyDeck can be easy, simple, and fast. It removes a lot of the dangers you will face as a rigger. But does it remove all of them? Unfortunately, no. So that's why you must remain safety conscious when rigging on a SkyDeck. Please join us in our mission to keep safety above all else.